Okay, hey, greetings YouTubers. Ebony is back again. My life is so tired right now, so this will probably be the shortest video of all the 25 videos. I had plans, I think I said yesterday, to showcase some pictures or of some pictorial evidence of my fanatical life, as I've been calling it, but I've been flying all day and then rehearsing for this ballroom show that I have, and quite honestly, I have not pulled said pictures from wherever they're located right now. So instead, and this might, no, it's probably not. It's probably just about as interesting as the photos were. I figured I'd go ahead and tell the stories where I thought, 3 times I thought I was going to meet Jennifer Lopez, but then I didn't. They were really rather exciting stories at the time, but then life fell through, as it always happens. The first time, it was before her and Mark Anthony's concert. So they're co-headlining, and they were totally coming the day after my birthday. So I said, that was right there. That was a sign in and of itself. So it was gonna happen. But one day, well, now they've changed, but there used to be a reggaeton channel on the radio. Well, a couple of them, but there's one in particular that I was listening to, and I turned it on, and I wasn't paying attention to what was going on, but all I heard them say was, like, when you hear the song Casey said, then you should call in. So one day I'm driving, and of course Casey stick comes on, and so I'm calling, I'm dialing real hard. I don't get through, I get busy signal. So I keep on redialing, speed dialing, and dialing away. And then life happens and I get through. So the guy picks up and I'm like, yeah, so I don't actually know what the prize was, but I just know you said to call me, Casey said, and like, is that what this is? Am I okay? He's like, yeah, oh my gosh. And I'm like, yeah, not me screaming it. This is my excited voice, and it probably doesn't sound excited, and so that's how I sounded. Anyway, so he's getting my information and things are going okay, and all of a sudden my cell phone drops signal. I'm like, oh my no, fail. So call again, push redial, and thankfully it goes straight through. So I'm talking, he was like, yeah, oh my gosh, what happened? I was like, I don't know what happened. Like 2 seconds later, call drops again. I'm like, this is in real life. So I pull over to the side of the road and I call back and I get through again. So I was like, okay, look at that. Twice drop calls and it picked me back up. So I was like, that has to mean something. Well, picked up, and the DJ man was like, well, let me hurry up and get your information before I don't have you on here anymore. And so he got my information and he told me what was next, which I automatically won a t-shirt, an oversized t-shirt with a headshot on it. And then I won the CD, Como Amo No Here. So I was like, okay, well, I already had a CD, and the shirt was like a nice shirt now. So I was like, woohoo, I get that. And then on top of that, I get entered into a drawing to go do, like, have a meet and greet at the concert. I was like, I'm totally getting this meet and greet because things have lined up and I got through on the radio, and then I did that and I gave my information. A little bit later, I actually heard me on the radio, and that was funny, and like, nobody was there to tell, and that was a sad day. But anyway, I was listening to the station for forever and 3 years for them to go ahead and announce or call the winner. They were like, yeah, we're going to call whoever the winner is, and blah, 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 and here it is. We're calling right now. But then my phone like never rang, and then some other girl picked up, so that was fail number 1. I did not get to meet her. Fail number 2 came, that came like last year? The year before last? It was definitely when I was still undergrad, so I guess it was like 2 years ago. And something happened where there were some connections that were had, and I was gonna, like, there was, like, JLo was supposedly in Dallas, and had hired like some limo company, and I knew somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody who was gonna let me be like a second driver, even though I wasn't really gonna be driving said cab. I would be like a personal assistant, or like, the second command in the front seat, opening doors and stuff like that, being exciting. And I was totally willing to do that. Well, something happened, and then the pickup time was given to me that was wrong. So it was like told to me 5:30 p.m. So I was ready to go all day, excited. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be that fan. I'm just gonna be, normal and cool and stuff like that. It didn't even matter because it was really 5:30 in the morning and not 5:30 in the p.m. So missed number 2. The third time came, guys, I saw my cousin Tiffany this past, like, is that like last week Friday when, at the Macy's signing thing? Okay, so usually I'm behind the times on, like, J-Lo being in locations just because I'm not, I mean, when I'm on the computer, I'm really on the computer just to check my email, and then that's it. And then I don't watch too much television, like, at all. I just watch movies over and over and over again. So I'm usually not in the know until after it happens. I'm like, oh man, shoot, I missed it. Well, this time I was on my little Twitter thingy. BTW, I only have a Twitter because I've made a deal with some of my friends that, oh, I'd get a Twitter if J-Lo got a Twitter, thinking she was never going to get a Twitter. Dag blasted Kim Kardashian, whatever she did, got her to get a Twitter, and now dadgummit, she has a Twitter, I have a Twitter, and I try to tweet. I'm really not good at it. But anyway, I'm looking at the Twitter business with all the different, like, websites that I find. So like the Beyond Beautiful J-Lo, and then like lovelylopez.net, like all the different ones, and on there it's like J-Lo at Macy's, and I'm like, what's going on? So I go and I click and I do some investigating on my own. I'm gonna be at the dang Macy's in New York. I have a cousin who lives and works in New York, and she goes to school in New York, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't physically get to New York from Georgia, because while I have the funding, I don't really have the funding, because that's like rent money and monies that go to things for me to live in life. Can't spend those exactly. I mean, I could, but then it would be bad for life. I'd be homeless. So I was like, hey, dude, Tiffany, I will give you this money, put it in your bank account so you can go to the Macy's and buy this perfume that you're going to give to me, of course. And then you got to go back on Friday and you can get a signature, an autograph in, like, to me. But you can be there and I can live vicariously through you. So you meet her, therefore I meet her, and then I would be happy with that. Yeah, she was not moved by that at all. I.e. heretofore, she did not go. It did not happen. And I'm pretty sure I was sad. And I was actually very jealous when I saw pictures of fans with her on the internet, because I was like, she was there. And I knew about it beforehand. It wasn't late. I knew early, and I still couldn't get there. And it's very depressing. But that's okay, though, because we're going to make some things happen. I don't really know how, but something is going to happen, and we will meet. I'm confident. Okay, so I definitely lied about, I guess, the length. I'm sorry. But hopefully you got 3 interesting stories out of that. Like I said, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. So I will see you all tomorrow, probably much later tomorrow, because I will be dancing my life away. So, as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.